Now here in the next one, when I will make this one 2 here, so this will be, what about BB? BB will be equal to ψ₁₂₁, here. So what will happen? This will be A over 4. The 2 term here, this will become A over 2. And this will become A over 4 because it is 1 there. So only these terms switches, these two switch with each other. So again we will have the result is V0 over 4. In the next one, when I will have CC, so CC will be equal to 2, 1, 1. So here 2 will come here, 1, 1 will here. So when 2 will come here, we will get this A over 2, while this one will remain is A over 4, this one will remain is A over 4. So again we will have V0 over 4 is their symmetric integral. So only the value basically shifts here. So it means that we have found the diagonal elements and all the diagonal elements are equal to V0 over 4. And this was comparatively the easier part, and now we go toward the other elements. The other element is WAD, because here WA, WBB and WCC we found. WAB now remains and we are going to find out this one. What about WAB? Now WAB is basically equal to, what about WA? A means ψ₁₁₂. ψ₁₁₂, and then H prime, and what about B? So this is ψ₁₂₁. Now these are basically different. Means ψ1 here, so ψ1 here. Then here is 1, here is 2, here is 2 and here is 1. So we will have more terms, and to have those more terms, I will, means for the first I will write this one in more detail, and then you will come to know that what I mean from this. So this is equal to ψ₁₁₂. So I will write, when this is ψ₁₁₂ or this is 1 to 1, then we will have this 2 over A cube here. There is no problem with this one, because 2 over A will come with this one, 3 over 2 and 2 over A, 3 over 2 will come with this one. So it is just 2 over A, and 3 over 2 and 3 over 2 becomes 3 here. Similarly, V0 will also come in here, because V0 apply on this one, it's not in a derivative form, so it will do nothing. We can take this thing out, this. So now the next one is from 0 to A over 2, and then I will write ψ₁₁₂ here, and it will be multiplied with ψ₁₂₁ here. So it will be sine 1 and 1. So it is sine pi x over A and sine pi x over A, because the nx here is equal to 1. The nx here is equal to 1, and then dx with this one. And similarly, I will now write the y term 0 to A over 2, and then look here, here is n equal to 1. So I will write sine n is 1, so it is pi y over A. And then Here n is equal to 2. So this will be sine 2 pi y over a and dy here. And similarly, I will write the third one from 0 to a because the z is changing from 0 to a. And then here is 2. So I will write sine 2 pi and z over a and sine pi because it is 1 here, so sine pi z over a and dz here. And this is the way to write these things, not to square them directly because here we are having different terms. And now we are going to solve this thing, and to solve this thing I will have to write some formula here, and that is the formula is 1 is this one for the one that we have written of the square, and then if we have the sine of, like if we have a situation like this one, that sine of integral, let me write it over here in order to save some space for those calculations. So if we have integral, and integral is the sine b1x and sine b2x, and this is equal this dx, then the solution such that b1 is not equal to b2 is not equal to b2, then this is equal, the integration will be equal to sine b1 minus b2 and x over 2b1, this whole is divided. Okay, so I will have to write here this one, sine b1 minus b2x, and then 2b1 minus b2, and minus sine b1 plus b2, b1 plus b2 x divided by 2 times b1 plus b2. So this is the formula that we will utilize here. We will utilize this formula on this one, in which we are having ny equal 1 and ny equals 2. This nz equals 2 and nz equals 1. So we will apply it on this one that formula, and on this one this formula. While this one is a simple square, sine pi x over a, sine pi x over a, and then it will be squared, and we will apply this formula, and the result will again come out to be a4. This will give us a over 4 as usual we have calculated over there. And for the next two we will do calculate. So here let me write these two things. Sine of this one, let me write this one for sine pi a over y and sine 2 pi y over this. So let me write the solution of this one according to this formula. b1 here, if I look b1 here, is equal to pi over a. In B2 here, B1 here is, let me write it, B1 is equal to pi over a, and B2 is 2 pi over a. So I can write that this will result in sine, this is equal to sine B1 minus B2. So B1 here, pi over a minus 2 pi over a. So it will come out to be minus pi over a. Because 1 minus 2, it will become minus 1. So I can write that this is sine and minus pi over a, and y will come with this because x is coming with this, and divided by 2 and minus pi over a, and then minus again, and when this is b1 plus b2, so pi over a, 2 pi over a, so 1 plus 2, 3, so 3 pi over a will come in here, sine 3 pi over a times y, divide by 2 and 3 pi over a. And when I do calculate it for the limits, because here we are having the limits from 0 to a over 2. The y limits, the y is changing from 0 to a over 2. So I will have to put the values now. Then this thing is equal to, just put the value a over 2 here. So we have a over 2 here. So a over 2, a will cancel and pi by 2 will come. So this minus will go out and sine pi by 2 is 1. So we will have minus this sine by 2. Again, that minus has come out. This minus has come out. Minus will cancel. Sine pi by 2 will give 1. So 1 over 2 pi a. Let me write this thing a step more if you want. That this thing is equal to minus cancel, 1 over 2a. So this will be a over 2 pi, means not to write it sine pi by 2, we know that it is 1. So a over 2 pi, then look here, y is equal to a over 2, so a over 2a, so 3 pi over 2 will become as minus 1, so minus has gone here, and then this will become plus, and then this will be just plus 1, and we have this 6 pi over a, so a over 6 pi, so plus a over 6 pi. And when I put the next limit 0, so sine 0 is 0, this term is gone, sine 0 is 0, this term is gone, so the 0 term is not contributing, and we are having a over 2 pi and a over 6 pi, and these two comes out to be, if I take a over pi is common, then I have 1 over 2 plus 1 over 6, and I take the LCM and I simplify, I get 2a over 3 pi. So 2a over 3 pi from here. Similarly,